oh my God, we're a cult.
I think drama is inevitable.
Of course. And I won't say more. I mean, we definitely have like cult tendencies, the way we talk, the way we are.
I had a lot of rumors, so I had like a bit of a apprehension about it. But when I entered, I don't think it's a cult.
Yeah, it's a common misconception.
When I look at Hyper Island from outside, I definitely see it as a cult. But from inside, I see like just a normal connection, hype.
There are cult-like elements, but I wouldn't call it a cult. It's one hell of a learning provider.
I don't know how I even got in, but I think it can be hard, yeah.
Kind of depends on your application and what you're submitting when you're applying.
I think that the competition is quite high, but that actually what makes Hyper Island even more appealing to me, because becoming a student is definitely worth having a fight for.
Because I've worked as a program manager from the school side, so I know exactly how many people apply for each program every year and how many people actually got in. So I would say it's definitely not easy to get into Hyper Island.
Here it's about, taking self-leadership, making sure that you're onboarded with everything and so on. Like this is your responsibility. It's not other people's or other classmates. So I think it's doable.
Yes, but the recommendation is no.
And I understand why it's not recommended as well, because you tend to spend a lot of hours here.
I know many people that tried the opposite, and I can tell you that after 6 months, they were really struggling.
No, just because to have the full experience of Hyper Island, you need to have it as a full focus.
Hyper Island is arguably a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So if you can absolutely prioritize on the education here.
But then if you are able to manage both, why not?
Embarrassing reveal time. Yes, with the right idea, you can finish the concept.
Not my case, but I've heard people doing it, so it's possible.
I think I did. I was very rushed.
100%. I did mine not even 24 hours, I did mine within 2 hours.
No. I think it takes some time to think it through.
I spent a couple of days ideating, doing the research and creating the actual presentation.
Nah, has been proven.
I'm more introverted and I find that my class is welcoming of everyone.
As an introvert, it can sometimes be super hard to come to a place that is full of people every day and a lot of discussions and everyone's trying to be open and express themselves. But I think it can be a rewarding process if you just let go and embrace it.
It might seem at first sight that the majority of the students are extroverted, but I think it's just because of the collaborative environment we have here and the focus on communication and interaction.
There's so much diverse personality dynamics in working in groups, and that's the point.
It depends on the program you choose and on your personal goals. But what I'm 100% sure about is that Hyper Island helps its students to develop their creativity.
If you like to create and you dare to share your ideas, I think this is the place for you.
I think there's more creative courses than maybe none, but I myself am not so creative, so I won't move for front-end development. But even so, you can be very creative in that course.
You need to think outside the box very often.
Hyper Island is great for unlocking creativity, regardless whether you think you're born with any kind of creative talents or not.
I think the creativity can be perhaps many things, not necessarily that you can make things, but you can maybe think creatively or act creatively.
Not only for creatives, it's for everyone.
Foundational. Team is everything.
yeah, at Hyper Island at least it is.
Absolutely. I think the team is the most important thing that you can get out of Hyper Island.
Team is good, teamwork is good if you know how to handle it, but I don't think team is everything.
Maybe not everything, but it's definitely encouraged to work together and collaborate a lot.
You yourself got to make your own journey.
Of course, and I won't say more.
Maybe not for me. I hear stories, but I try to not get into drama or gossip maybe.
It depends on your personality. If you're someone that thrives on drama, yeah, I'm sure you're gonna find drama wherever you go.
There are so many big personalities at Hyper Island, and people come from different background, different culture, different way of working, different way of communicating. So I think that leads to disagreements, and if didn't handle properly, the disagreement can easily turn into drama.
I mean, with differences comes also conflicts, comes disagreements, and the whole point is going through that and knowing how to deal with it instead of avoiding it.
Hyper Island methods, I feel that encourages for us to be quite vulnerable and to also share what's going on in our lives. And I think with that mixed with quite intense program, like structure and expectations, I think drama is inevitable.
In the social context that we are having here, where we have to adjust to changes quickly and to new people, there might always be a place for misunderstandings or disagreements. And I think it's not bad at all. Eventually, many of us are here to learn how to deal with these tricky situations and how to improve our social skills.
Yeah, trust the process. It's a good process. It's been tested, so yeah, trust it.
Even if you don't feel like it, just embrace it and stay open.
Does it make me feel anxious sometimes? Yes, it does. Will I continue trusting the process? Yes, I will.
I also think I love when people are questioning the process.
Trust the people, because the process is supported by the people.
Soft skills for the win.
They really want you to be focused on your soft skills.
You definitely need soft skills to communicate with your clients, with your teammates. But when it comes to execution of your project and ideas, you really need to have a good set of hard skills as well.
You can have any combination of the two.
The well-balanced combination are crucial not only for Hyper Island, but for professional modern world.
Maybe if you're into the 3 digits, it could be hard.
I'm 47, so I'm old enough to be mum of most of the students. So of course it comes with its own challenges of feeling perhaps inadequate or irrelevant in some way. But it also brings a lot of new learnings. For example, ideation, I'm always like super impressed. When do I have this kind of opportunity to interact with young people and learning together? So I take this as part of my learning journey.
And it gives so much to the class culture to have people ranging from everything to 18 to over 60. I think the cultural differences and how much one can contribute are huge.
I don't think Hyper Island has any age limits. As long as you are ready to step out of your comfort zone, to challenge yourself, to simply have fun, you're eligible.
Never let age restrict you of what you can do in this life.
I'm from Portugal, I grew up in UK, so really it's not hard to fit in. There's people from all walks of life here.
I'm from Australia, so I found it easy enough to fit in.
Hyper Island itself actually feels like a bubble because of how diverse it is.
There is different layer of adaptation that is added when a student comes from different places of the world. When you decide to leave a country and embrace a new journey in another country, it's hard. Everything is different.
Actually, I chose Hyper Island to somehow integrate in the society.
And then it might be hard as an international student to fit in Sweden. That's another thing.
If you put in the work, if you put in the time, you will get a ton out of it. Probably more than any other education provider that's out there.
It's a lot of self-learning.
The knowledge and skills come hand to hand in Hyper Island. You learn as you do.
It does go quite fast-paced. Like, for example, hard skills. I feel that it's quite hard to get unless you spend your own time to it.
I think there's always someone you can ask for help or advice and for additional knowledge or a session. It's also important to embrace your own responsibility for your knowledge.
It all depends on you.